Imagine a machine so powerful, it doesn't just crack passwords. It disassembles the very mathematics holding our digital world together. And now imagine it's not science fiction anymore.
Latest development from Google that it describes as a state-of-the-art quantum computer chip.
Google's Willow chip is touted as not just another technology breakthrough.
Yes.
New quantum computers that are
I
coming out.
have, but I totally don't understand it.
So what are the values that a bit can have? 0 or 1?
A quantum computer replaces the binary logic with the laws of quantum physics.
Rather than just being on or off, a qubit can be held in something called a superposition, where it can be both on and off at the same time.
For decades, cryptocurrency has operated on one quiet assumption: that no one, not even a supercomputer, can break the math behind its encryption.
What is important to understand in the first place is that there is no such a thing as unbreakable encryption method, and all cryptographic algorithms can be broken if there are like two criteria are met. First, having enough computing power, and second is having enough time.
But in the shadows of physics labs and quantum startups, that assumption is dying. This is not a story about quantum computing destroying crypto. It's a warning about crypto's refusal to evolve. "2025. Crypto is everywhere, from DeFi to gaming, from billion-dollar blockchains to meme tokens. Billions of dollars move through wallets every day, guarded by code no one bothers to question. But this code, your private keys, your wallet security, your unbreakable blockchain, all of it depends on one thing: that factoring large numbers is hard. Most of today's crypto runs on RSA and ECC, encryption systems built on problems classical computers struggle with. These systems were designed in the 1970s and 80s. And here's the punchline: they weren't made for a quantum world. In 1994, a quiet storm began to brew. Peter Shor, a mathematician at Bell Labs, unveiled an algorithm that could, in theory, destroy RSA encryption. If someone could build a quantum computer powerful enough to run it. At the time, this felt like a distant fantasy. But in 2019, Google announced it had achieved quantum supremacy, solving a problem in 200 seconds that would have taken a supercomputer 10,000 years. That was 5 years ago. Now, billions are being poured into building faster, more stable quantum processors. And the crypto world, still clinging to encryption that a quantum machine could slice through like warm butter.
Encryption algorithms like SHA-256 or elliptic curve cryptography, which are used by Bitcoin for proof of work and also for transaction signing, they could be broken by quantum computing. And this means that someone with access to quantum computing could sort of reverse engineer private keys from public keys, for example, effectively getting access.
Shor's algorithm doesn't try every factor one by one. It uses the bizarre powers of superposition and interference to test them all at once. It's like trying every key in the universe simultaneously and only turning the right one. In theory, a large-scale quantum computer could factor RSA 2048 in hours. Not decades, not centuries, hours. And it's not just RSA. Elliptic curve cryptography, used across Bitcoin, Ethereum, and most Layer 1s, is just as vulnerable. In fact, the entire digital signature system, the one verifying every transaction, could be invalidated with a single quantum breakthrough. But here's the twist. None of this makes quantum computing evil. It simply makes it inevitable. This isn't a doomsday prophecy, it's a countdown. In 2016, the US government did something unprecedented. It launched a global competition to design the next generation of cryptography, one that could survive a quantum future. The result? A new breed of algorithms, ones that rely on mathematical problems even quantum computers can untangle, like lattice-based cryptography, a structure so complex it's like navigating a city with 1 billion identical intersections. These algorithms aren't just theoretical, they're being standardized right now, becoming the new armor for our digital lives. And yet, the crypto world is asleep at the wheel. With a few exceptions, most blockchains still run on quantum-vulnerable encryption. Wallets, smart contracts, token bridges, all built with code designed before quantum computers existed. The irony? Crypto was born from distrust in centralized systems, but its own infrastructure is dangerously outdated, and no one's in charge of upgrading it. Central banks, corporate treasuries, entire DAOs, all exposed. In a post-quantum world, encryption is no longer protection. It's a time capsule waiting to be opened. Let's be clear, this isn't a death sentence for crypto. It's a wake-up call. Quantum computing doesn't kill blockchains. Stagnation does. The tools to survive this future already exist. NIST has selected several quantum-resistant algorithms, and they're open source, which means any protocol can upgrade, any wallet can harden, any blockchain can evolve, but only a few are paying attention. Most of Web3 is too busy chasing yield to notice that its foundation is cracking. This is the part where crypto must decide what kind of technology it wants to be. A monument to a clever past, or a living, breathing ecosystem, flexible enough to survive the future. It starts with awareness, but it must end in action. Post-quantum cryptography isn't a luxury, it's the next firewall. And like any security upgrade, you install it before the breach, not after. Crypto has always been about resilience, reinvention, revolution. Quantum computing won't end crypto, but it will test it at the deepest level, and only those protocols that adapt will cross the breakpoint.